Track settings and selection methods. In this tutorial, we will discuss how to set your track settings, or parameters, and the various methods in which you can select tracks and clips from Cakewalk's track view. Let's open Boston Rain. We can do this by going to the File menu and selecting Open. Then, simply select Boston Rain and press the Open button. Press the play button on either the large transport or small transport, and then press the solo button for track 1. We now hear that track 1 plays, but the other tracks are muted. To hear all tracks playing at the same time, simply press the solo button again for track 1. You can also solo several tracks by pressing the solo button for each track. You can mute tracks using the same technique. You can also select more than one track to solo or mute by either shift-clicking on the tracks you wish to select or by control-clicking on them. Shift-clicking will allow you to select individual tracks, while control-clicking allows you to toggle their selection status. After you've made your selection, you may choose one of the commands from the Track menu, and it will be applied to all selected tracks. The track pane has other parameters that can be set as well. You can control these parameters by simply entering their values into the appropriate cell. Let's change the volume of track 1 by changing the value in the volume cell. The changes we made are synchronized with the console view. To select a region within a track from the Clips pane, hold down the Alt key and click and drag over the measures you wish to select. You can make your selection more precise by enabling Snap to Time. Here, you can change the resolution of your selection method. To do so, shift-click on the Snap to Time button. In the dialog box that opens, you can select your selection resolution. Selecting Measures is useful if you want to quickly select entire measures within the track or tracks. You'll find different note values useful depending on the rhythm and meter of the selection you've made. The resolution that you choose from the Snap to Time dialog box will also affect how clips behave when you drag and drop them. If you want to discontinuously select clips, hold down the Shift key and click on the clips you wish to select. You can select tracks and events by lasso selecting in the Clips pane. To perform a lasso selection, simply click in an unused area of the Clips pane and drag the mouse over the section of audio or MIDI data you want to select, making sure the entire clip is within the lasso. If a song contains markers, you can click in the area above the time ruler between any two markers and then select the tracks you want. You can zoom in or zoom out both horizontally and vertically within the Clips pane by using the zoom buttons, represented by magnifying glasses. Clicking on the horizontal zoom buttons expands or shrinks the clips horizontally, while the vertical zoom buttons zoom in or out vertically. To label a track, simply double-click in the Name column and type the name. To change the port, channel, bank, patch, volume, pan, key, or velocity of a track, click and move the mouse vertically to scroll through the parameters available. When changing the source of an audio track, you may also hold down the Shift key and click on that field to cycle through the available audio input selections. You can also double-click in the Source, Port, Bank, Patch, or Channel columns to open the Track Parameters dialog box. This dialog provides an additional interface for viewing or changing the parameters of the track. To learn more about track settings and parameters, please refer to the Cakewalk User's Guide.